I'm Jane Barnes with Jane Barnes Interiors and BB&R Design Build. I want to show you this beautiful project that's recently completed in Wayland, Massachusetts for a delightful family. So come on in. I want to show you this mudroom area here that we have built. They had an existing mudroom. It was considerably smaller, but we have this fantastic space here with this fantastic porcelain floor, which is great, hides dirt, has a nice little pattern to it with custom cabinetry in a beautiful pashmina color. And this is a great workspace for, you know, all of the things that have to come and go for daily life. The mail, the packages, all the things that are coming and going here. You know, in addition to drawers with charging spaces inside there. And then this closet we added, which is fantastic with all of the storage, with pull-out drawers for all of the shoes, and just a great spot for all of the things that life and family require. And it's nice to be able to close the doors and not see it anymore. We have this beautiful light fixture here done in a gold finish. It has beautiful limb structure and almost petals made of crystal here. So it gives this space some elegance in addition to the functionality of it, because we want it to be beautiful and functional. Form equals function. And then here we have more of that pashmina cabinetry here done with a warm toffee bench seat here. I always like to add a stained bench seat. It makes it a little more dynamic, but it's also really, really family friendly. The staining is a little more forgiving than a painted cabinetry here. And then storage for baskets above here, more storage. We like to leave these open for shoes here, open to the floor, just a lot easier to clean up. And more storage in both of these spaces. So you can see there's plenty of space to move, operate, receive your friends, your family into this beautiful space. And then we go into this fantastic kitchen area, which is just expansive, beautiful, and I mean, what a place to live and cook for your family and just enjoy, you know, life together. So here you can see the aesthetic is light, it's bright, but it's clean and sophisticated, but also approachable. So we have this beautiful white dove custom cabinetry here, all inset cabinetry with twin column freezer and refrigerator here. These gorgeous gold toned handles throughout for the look, which is really contemporary and updated, but it's also ADA compliant. So I like to work that in when possible. This fantastic pull out for all of the tall jars, bottles, you know, olive oils, syrups, all of those things in here. And then we have this gorgeous hood here, which is really an architectural element and focal point for the space. So it has that beautiful Hudson Bay blue, which is on both of the islands here. And then we have this gorgeous backsplash, which is a marble with blue in it. So it gives us that texture, it gives us an organic element to the space, but it's threading together the beautiful depth of the blue in addition to the white cabinetry and balancing things out. So, you know, I designed this hood here for its gorgeous, graceful shape to it. And I really love this brass strapping along with these grommets here. It gives it a little bit of an industrial feel, which is a fun juxtaposition to the sophisticated look of the overall space. So in addition to that, we have these quartz countertops done with an OG edge here. And this is a warm white countertop, but it has this threading of beige gold tone, which is a really lovely element that's threading together the brass accents in the space, done with Kohler faucet here with a sink here. And this is primarily for functionality for the person who's cooking the meals and you know, prepping everything. So this is really a prep kitchen here with a single pull down faucet, single lever handle for the faucet. And I'm also an advocate for a single hole faucet. I love the cleanliness of it. It's just a really great look without having a lot of bells and whistles here. I like having the single handle lever. It's also ADA compliant because, you know, when you're cooking and cleaning and all the fun stuff, your hands could be full of whatever, and you can easily operate it with the back of your hand. So over here we have more storage. these beautiful windows. So one of the things that this client wanted was just more light, more sunlight. In New England, we all want more vitamin D. So this was part of the addition, and we opted to keep all of this open with no cabinetries, just so we have a beautiful view of the backyard and plenty of sunlight. We added these sconces here to just add a little bit more of interest and beauty, continuing the gold elements here, and they almost have an industrial sort of coastal nautical aesthetic, which is inherent with a navy blue and white kitchen. I think is a really nice balance. So we also have another Kohler sink here, single hole lever operation, pull down here, little bit different but still really beautiful, not perfectly matching but beautifully put together. Undermount sink here, with a cabinet panel dishwasher here, and pull out garbage and recycling. And then here we have this, where the two islands come together. So you can see we have this perfect balance and proportion of the islands, the light fixtures, and the beautiful sink. But in this space, we have tons of really cool hidden storage. So one of the other things that our clients wanted was for the functionality, using the space for work, for schoolwork, for all of the things. We have a pull-out shredder here for ease. It's plugged in with the electrical connections in the back. More storage with pull-out drawers here. This really perfectly proportioned for, paper, and smaller drawers for smaller things. And then finally in this cabinet, we have the pull-out printer here, which is fantastic and also has the electrical connections in the back with a charging drawer on top. So all of the things that you want to charge and don't want to keep out on your countertops, all neatly tucked away. And so on the other side of this, we have a 2-level island here for the comfort and the ease of eating or working in this space without interrupting any kind of food preparations that are happening here. And then on this side, we also have some hidden storage underneath, which is great for all of those things that you don't need every day, for appliances, for Lego projects, what have you. A great spot to put those things away and have access to them without having to go to another space in the house. So we have these great light fixtures. They are an updated lantern style with 6 lights in them. So this space has plenty of lighting. So we have the hanging light fixtures, which are great. They provide that ambient lighting, the nice mood lighting for spaces. They're all done on dimmers. But we also have the recessed lighting. And it's important to have balance because the recessed lighting is really more for tasks. When you're cooking or doing a project, they aren't necessarily ambient lighting, but it's really important to have both options for a space because you never know the time of year, the time of day, the project that you're doing. You need to have light options. In addition to that, we have under cabinet lighting here that's also done on dimmers, and then we have the upper cabinets with lighting in there as well. And so this pantry, love it, and I'm really excited that my clients were willing to go for it. So it's done in this beautiful Tiffany blue is what I call it. It's actually robin's egg blue, with this custom-made cabinetry here and the same countertop, the quartz in the other space, because I wanted to have that continuity of rooms, but also have each of them to have their own identity. So since this doesn't have any windows, it's an interior space, I wanted it to be light and bright and fun, and I think we accomplished that. So we have the same type of Kohler faucet here. This is a bar faucet, single lever operation. We did the backsplash in the quartz for the cleanliness and the sophistication of it. The under cabinet lighting here, same gorgeous light fixture that we have in the kitchen, and that gold along with the robin's egg blue cabinetry is just rich and beautiful. Tons of storage in here, an additional dishwasher, and pantries are great spaces for all of the overflow from a kitchen, but especially when you're having a family event or a holiday or a party, it's a great place to stage everything, to put things that you don't want everyone to see all at once. You can pull it out as needed, and it's just fantastic. done with a French door here, and I wanted to make sure that we did a French door as opposed to a solid door, because I want to get all the light that we can from the space into this beautiful pantry. At a beautiful finished project in Wayland, and I want to show you this one addition that's part of the overall project. It's this fantastic sunroom here behind us that the clients really wanted to open up their home and enjoy the backyard, get as much vitamin D, and enjoy that inside-outside living as much as you possibly can in New England. And we did that with a number of fantastic details here. Kev, do you want to talk about these doors?
Yeah, this used to be the back wall of the house. So beyond this is the sunroom, that's the addition. So we opened up the walls here to put in these beautiful accordion doors from Anderson, and I'll just show you how these function real quick. They lock at the top, and they're big and heavy, but the mechanism works fantastic. It's a one-handed operation, very nice, smooth.
And so to keep that dynamic balance of this new space with the existing space, since we have white trim detail inside, on one side of the walls we have this accordion wall, we have the white, and on the other side we have the black, because this is an updated space and wanted to have that beautiful black trim for a more contemporary modern look that's still cohesive with the existing space. So,
very good.
Yeah, it's fantastic. So this space is completely open to the outside. We have more of these accordion doors that extend out and completely open up to the outside. But we elevated the ceiling here so it's just light and bright. We have this beautiful matte black contemporary ceiling fan here to circulate the air and make it more comfortable. And then on the floor we did this fantastic porcelain tile with a geometric pattern that just adds to that modern look that's still light and bright while it's white, and it's a dark charcoal black tone. It's balancing that white trim of the existing space with the black trim detail of the doors in a really interesting, fresh way. So it's pulling together this gorgeous black door here and these black doors, in addition to which we did the windows with an interior trim in a black tone as well. So you really just get this lighter, brighter effect, but still having this contrast to really punctuate the space and make it interesting and keep it from feeling like a floating space. So you know, the clients opted for this fantastic sectional that looks out to the exterior space. And then we did some additional work out there as well, but the finished project is just fantastic. So let me just show you how fantastic these Anderson doors are to operate. So you just have to unlock them here and here, in addition to here and here. And then you just push them out and they close up. To have full extension to the outside. So it's really that indoor-outdoor living that's so fantastic when you can accomplish it in New England. But it's really just a beautiful space. You know, the landscaping is still something that's being worked on, but I mean, what's better than this, to have full access, you know, to the great days, the great weather, and something that's so easy to operate. You don't need two sets of hands. You don't have to be super strong. I'm not super strong, and I'm doing this easily without any problems. you.